What's up, guys? I know that you're watching this video, and I'm editing this video right now as you're watching it. So I forgot to tell you something. Just come over here and click create new island, and then go down to this island. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's this one. Choose that island, and that's the island you will be working with. But that's pretty much it. But alright, please enjoy the video and subscribe. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, and today I figured I'll do something different for my channel. I am going to make a Tropical Island Zonewars. And I'm gonna try to make the video as quick as I can so it's not a long tutorial, but I think the first thing to do when you come in is do the settings. If it's a 1v1 map, box fight map, any game map, I think the first important thing to do would be the settings, because they're pretty boring and they tend to get a little bit stressful sometimes. But I have made custom settings. If you want to copy my settings, you can, but feel free to use anything you want and use any settings you want. But if you want, go ahead and copy my settings. Here they are. And then the settings. This is what I used to get the sunset, 9 p.m. and then light brightness 80%. And just copy these settings if you want to. It doesn't matter about the respawn time, because in Zonewars you only spawn once. Sorry, and then that's all the settings. But then once you get that done, when you come in the island, usually there's like no trees at all. I mean, there's like some trees, like 1, 2, maybe 3 in the whole map. But I decided to maybe fix it up a little bit, and I added some palm trees so it looks more comfortable and more like a chill vibe. But usually it comes with like one palm tree on one island. But definitely get the palm trees and actually get creative, you know? Maybe twist it around a little bit and make it look believable and just nice like that. See? Look at that view. Beautiful. So, like I said, yeah, make sure you be creative and don't try to like make it look all boring. And as you can see, I added a sunken pirate ship, and the original pirate ship was too big. The one that has like the octopus or squid on top of the sail, or the flag or whatever it's called. That one's I feel like that one's way too big. So I added just a little mini ship here. I meant to put it on the water, but it sank. But I mean, that's still what the mood is, right? You know. So add maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 ships around the island. Make sure you spawn it in the water too, so it can sink and make it look more believable. Like this used to be a treasure island or a pirate island. But make sure you do that, and it will look really, really nice. Alright guys, so the next thing you want to do is when you get one of these out. I think they're called, what are they called? Team settings and inventory. Make sure you put that down. And of course I already put this stuff in, but usually when you start the game you'll have all this stuff in your inventory, and everyone will. So we'll make sure you put all of this stuff, get all of this stuff, and then put it in there. You can just literally decide how much mats and ammo you want. Like, if you want to give them an AR, then drop the AR in there. If you want to give them a slurpfish, then drop the slurpfish in there. I recommend you give them 3 slurpfish, because you give them 2 slurpfish for a whole set of shield, and then an extra one in case they get shot or something. And I recommend you splitting up your mats. From not 500 to like 250 or 375, you know, like that, and then drop them in, because I think 500 is too much for a Zonewars map. But that's pretty much all the stuff you need to put in here. But if you want them to have more slurpfish, then just add more slurpfish. You know, if you want them to have less ammo, then you can split up your ammo. How much sniper bullets you want them to have. You know, it's all about that. But make sure you have all these stuff. Make sure you put all this in here. That was all of the inventory settings. Alright guys, so when you are done decorating it, maybe putting the pirate ship, I recommend you making little like houses, because you know in Zone Wars you have like little houses or whatever, and you like box fight and stuff like that. Well, I like to start the game with people spawning in like a 1x1 or a tower, and then they go out or they edit out or whatever, and then they all fight. That's how I like to do it, instead of just putting a freaking spawner on the ground in the middle of nowhere. But also when you put that down, try to have a little maybe like also maybe a little creative with your buildings too, like not even just the island itself with the trees and the rocks, but also the like 1x1s and stuff. So I added one right here that has a door and a window and it has a little side door. But make sure that's what's up with the whole island. Maybe a little mix between wood, brick, and steel. Maybe a little 2x2 or 1x2 over here. And that's pretty much the spawners. But then put the spawners in a reliable place. Like don't put it on the roof or anything, or like in the ground. And when you put the spawner in the house, make sure that you have these settings on. Pretty much the same thing as the normal settings, but just everything you have to put for every single spawner is visible during games. No, not yes, but no. When you have it on no, when you spawn, you won't be able to see the spawn pads. So when you spawn, it's not this ugly frickin' spawn pad sitting on the ground. You just see an actual wood like you're supposed to, you know? But that's it for the spawners. But now I got a little bit more creative, and I spawned in the what's it called? The tree gallery. I think it's called the jungle tree gallery, and I added some of these and some of these to the islands. And also there was some rocks over here, so I copied and pasted that, and I put that like maybe like that right there. I put some rocks also over here too, and then I also grabbed a little bush. See this thing? I think this blended in and looked cool with the islands, so I got it and I copied and pasted it. Usually like same thing as the rocks, put it around the islands and stuff like that. Next thing you want to do is since maybe like you have all these players in the island, but there's no like extra guns or like there's no extra ammo or anything. So I think we should add, where is it? Go in devices and get the chest and ammo gallery. And once you get that, you can maybe add some ammo boxes just lying around the islands, like maybe on the shore right there. You could add some, you could even add some in the 1x1 if you would like. Maybe something like that. I don't know, but just be creative, you know? It's all about being creative, and you shouldn't like copy off someone's creativeness, because then it kind of gets a little boring and it kind of like messes it up. But you know, do you. You create whatever island you feel like, you know, whatever gives you good vibes. Definitely use that. I'll add a few more like ammo boxes, but at the same time you don't want ammo boxes lying around every single island. Not too much, but just enough to sprinkle the cherry on top of our ice cream. You know what I mean. But alright, the next thing. Oh, I'm trapped under the world. Alright. Let me go over here. Next thing. I think it's cool that we should put some legendary chests in some places. Maybe we put one, what, behind the thing. Maybe a player will be mining these trees one game and then hear the chest. They'll go down and get it. Or maybe there'll be like maybe a chest down here where you'll spawn and then you'll go down there and see what's up there. Or we can get creative and start putting buildings down. Maybe like a little shed, a little tropical shed, or you know, some rocks with some like sea urchins on it, seashells, you know, just make it look perfect. But I'm gonna go decorate it now and find some galleries and stuff. I'll be back when I need you guys. Alright guys, so I'm back and I found the yacht and I decided to put it in the water. And you know, I said, you know what, if it sinks like that boat, I'll just let it sink, and I can't really do anything about it. So if that happens, then I'll let it sink, and then I'll just delete it if it does. And I spawned it in, and then it actually stayed on the water this time, so I'm pretty happy. But make sure you guys do this. If you want to copy me, you can. So get the yacht, and then this first little open area of water here, throw it right in the center. And then also this is a little off. Doesn't really matter much, but it doesn't matter. But anyways, so we'll spawn the yacht in, and still have the sunken ship. So we'll need this. So then I suggest you get the golden chest, like I was saying earlier, and maybe plot it around somewhere. Maybe up here, right on the bed. Yeah, it's perfect. And they'll come up and they'll get it, and they'll see. And then maybe in the back.
I'm back.
Alright, and then guys, you maybe want to put one maybe below his feet right there. It looks perfect, guys, just like that. And it looks really nice. I think it does. And then also go grab some ammo boxes. Definitely put that probably everywhere, because you know, people might come up here, people might see. So put that down. Repeat. Maybe at the front here. Looking good. Then you don't want to put it all over the place. Like, I think they still have ammo, so it'll be fine if they don't get everything. But then the next step would be to get, what is it called? I think it's called, let me go check it. I think it's in, go to galleries, guys, and then pick particles, and then go to particles gallery B and equip it. And once you throw particles gallery B down, this is what it should look like. And no, we're not putting bats in the freaking map, but if you would like to, you could put butterflies, or you could put the yellow butterflies, you can put the pink ones or the blue ones. I suggest to do the birds. See the birds? So you just have to find out which one that is. The middle. See that one? Oh no, this one is the pink butterflies. Alright, let me check. It drops off. That's the bats. Okay. So then you want to come over, and then the top left one right here is the seagulls. I believe so. Please be the seagulls. Yep. It's the seagulls. So what you want to do is you want to put some of them, and remember when you start the game, the balls won't show, so it doesn't really matter. But just put this around the place. Don't put too much because then it looks like a bunch of like freaking pieces of freaking birds running around the sky. It looks like a little bit too much. Just place some around the maybe around the palm trees and around the spawn areas. Maybe some here. Maybe some out in the water. Maybe like 2 here or something. Remember, you don't want to put too much. But then at the same time, it's hard for players to really see them when they're in the sky. They're up high. But that's pretty much it for the birds. You also might want to add, guys, maybe some purple bushes this time. Maybe like the same thing as the one I placed earlier, but instead of the green ones, like I said, maybe try the purple ones. Take a look at some tropical as you can, and remember, don't try to copy off of me fully. I want you guys to use your creativity to this map that you're making. Just make sure all your stuff around the place, not too much, not too little. Like I said, good. Alright. That's pretty much it for the flowers, the yacht, and I guess the birds. Alright, so make sure you're in devices, make sure you scroll down all the way to, I think it's this one, basic storm controller, place now, and maybe just like go up and find where
that dinosaurs.
No, and just find the middle of your island. The middle of my island's pretty much right here, so I'm gonna throw down a basic storm controller. Alright, so here is this basic storm controller settings. Just copy this down. Oh, my bad. Put 2 minutes. Move time 2 minutes, not 1.5. Put the move time for 2 minutes. So just copy all this. Should be good. Alright guys, just some settings to know. I think oh yeah, I didn't tell you these settings, I just added these settings. Total rounds, make sure that as 5. So like you can do whatever you want. You can do 10 total rounds, you can do 8 total rounds, you can do 5 total rounds, it doesn't really matter. However much rounds you want to play of Zone Wars, that's how much you put. And then go over to the UI and then put scoreboard win condition. Put that at eliminations. Put scoreboard tiebreaker 1. Put that at damage dealt. Scoreboard tiebreaker 2. Put that at eliminations again. Scoreboard tiebreaker 3. Put that at damage taken. Scoreboard tiebreaker 4. Put that at health. And then put the map screen display as overview map. So when you're playing the game, and you press the map button, it'll actually show you the map, not the stupid scoreboard. But that's actually pretty much it for the whole tutorial. This was the Tropical Island Zone Wars tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new, please, because we're about to hit 40 subs. And I want to get there with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.